Welcome back. It's been so long I can't even remember what button it is to unmute my mic. Why am I lagging? My mum's just asked me to go and make a cup of tea, but I can't do that because I don't know if she realizes, but I'm doing a podcast. Anyway, welcome back to the Daniel Pyke podcast, episode number 3. You thought it was gone. I originally planned to do this on the Friday, the last time we did it, so 5 days time from the last one. That night was possibly the worst night of my life. But I'll explain that one later in detail. What did we do last time? Let's stick to our regular traditions. Normally, I've got a can of Morrison's Diet Coke with me, but I'm afraid from now on that will no longer be happening because my dentist told me that my teeth are decaying. Yay! I'm 15 years old and my teeth are already decaying. So this is great. I can't wait to have no teeth by 23. So instead, I've got a lemonade and jam tart, which is finished because I'm a fat boy. So instead, so we get to the dentist, right? Sit down in the chair, do the thing. He goes, your teeth are better than normal. Well, he doesn't directly say that. I possibly made that up. But he normally goes, your brushing isn't very good. But last time, he was like, your drinking is good. So I was like, oh, that's a surprise. He goes, your teeth are decaying. Um, uh, does he drink Pepsi? My mum goes, yes. He goes, how many? She goes, 3 a day. No, I don't. I don't drink 3 Pepsis a day. I'm not a Pepsi-holic. Jesus Christ. I mean, I was fuming. I could easily have just walked out of that dentist, except I couldn't because my mouth was numb. But I could have easily just walked out that. Why am I crying? Yet again, by the way, I've just had my shower, and I always make sure I shower before I do a podcast. And do you remember how short my hair was? Look, it's kind of grown back in the month that I've been missing. I will tell you why I've been missing later on. I don't want to do it right at the beginning because then I'll have nothing to talk about. Because that's pretty much all I have to talk about. And it was even a while ago now. But that's beside the point. Hang on. I do like lemonade. It reminds me of summer. Pepsi in the winter, lemonade in the summer. That's the rule. The indirect rule of my house. We can take control now. So yeah, that's my dentist story. I don't like dentists very much. I prefer them more to the orthodontist because the dentist doesn't tear your teeth like that. That's annoying. Oh, I haven't put this on my Snapchat. Let me put this on my Snapchat. Hang on. Let me copy the link across from my Snapchat, and then just give me uno momento. Hey, look, it's me. Did you enjoy my last video, by the way? Because I decided to actually post a video. Contrary to popular belief, this channel is more than just live streams. I did post a video. So if you did watch that, it got 30-ish views. How was it? It was something different. I thought I'd try something different. I'd try a reaction comedy video. And see how it goes. I thought it went really well. I was going to make my own song in the end, but I didn't. But that delayed me uploading it by a week. Then it got copyright struck. Then it got copyright struck again. So, that's fun. So I had to do it twice. Just give me a minute while I am live. Go and watch me do my podcast. Thank you. Right, there we go. The Daniel Pyke podcast number 3. Now, I am trying to get some some guests on the podcast. So hopefully that means we can stop doing it live and I can do it on Zoom. I keep burping. I'm so sorry. It's the lemonade. I did try and go live with a person. I tried to go live with Joe, and we used this new website, but my Wi-Fi is absolutely shocking. My Wi-Fi is absolutely shocking. So I couldn't do that. We were very close to doing it. It was literally on the day before the whole thing happened. I thought I'd give it a test run just to see if it works, then tomorrow we'll do it. And it was like, oh no, this isn't working. Let's just cancel it. Um and that happened. So it's not very good. I do have some questions. Make sure to put your questions in the chat, by the way. I keep asking that every 6 minutes on the last two podcasts, but I do have some questions. If I can find them now, I don't know. Oh, they're all rubbish. One just says, up the effing toffees, down the toffees. Tell you what, that game annoyed me because we were playing some nice football in the first. Well, just take the 3 minutes that they scored out of it. We were playing quite well. Thought we'd get back into the game second half. Knew that as soon as we missed those three big chances, we weren't winning anything. Even if we had 29 chances, we weren't going to score. And then it was never a penalty. And if you think that is a penalty, you are either deluded or blind. That's the two reasons. Why am I so sexy? That wasn't a question submitted by me. That was from Ephraim. So Ephraim, if you are one of the three people watching this, I don't know, genetics. What are your parents like? Were your parents renowned for having good genes, for being nicely morphed? Morphed, is that the correct terminology? We got not a question, but Reading and Brentford are both Tim Pot. And obviously, this was written a week ago. Well, not obviously, because I haven't even told you that. But I actually put this poll on a week ago because I thought I would do it a week ago. But I couldn't do it about a week ago. Let me turn this volume up. The volume is at max. There we go. So Reading, since that time, have lost to Wickham. So nice one, Reading. Brentford have won 2 on the bounce. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. So we're not Tim Pot anymore. Swansea have lost 2 games in a row. Watford lost to Bournemouth. Life is normal again. When we lost those 3 games in a row, I was poo-pooing myself. But now I am completely fine. I know that whatever we do, we are definitely not losing this championship. 100%. We're not losing it. Definitely not. I am 100% certain in this team. Opinions? Oh, sorry. Reading, on the other hand, what's happened? You guys were playing some good football. Now you're losing to Wickham. We beat Wickham 7-2. What happened? What went wrong? What skedaddled? You got left in the dirt. Great. I finished my lemonade 8 minutes in. And then we got a very funny opinions on the stock market crash in 2008 and the result on future generations. Joe, you're not funny. You're not funny. You're not funny. No one finds you funny. And then finally, my dad just put something. So thank you, Dad. I have a direct message. It's from Luke. Okay, should we talk about what happened? So I'm gonna go into this in a lot of detail. So I guess this might take a while. I'm gonna get the Facebook. I did make a post about it on Facebook, but obviously no one is friends with me on Facebook because it's Facebook. Give me a second. God, I am not in the right mind. I woke up just over an hour ago, so my eyes are still adjusting to this light that's beaming in my face. Ta-da! Don't know if it's even working, but it is getting my right side. I think would my lighting work better if the light was off? Let me just try that because right now I've got every single light source. You know, the less I look pale, the better. I'll be honest. I don't really want to look pale. Although, you know, I'm not doing a good job not doing it. Does that make sense? I think so. Okay, so this all started. Around January time, so it's almost been it's been over a month. So during the weeks while I was doing the podcast, times in the day, I would normally after I ate, I would get this like sharp pain in my right side down here. Oh, for God's sake. Down here. Yeah, down here. And I just thought, oh, well, it's just a weird stitch, you know. It was cured by lying on it, it was cured by having a bath, you know. Just a sort of like what's it called? Oh, give me a minute. If I mute this mic to do something gross one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm so tired. Oh, why didn't I just wait an hour? Did you hear that? No, obviously not. Oh, it was on a Thursday. So on Thursday on the. Oh, give me a minute. Mum, text me when you're back so that you don't interrupt the podcast. Doesn't text me. That was pretty cool. That was very cool. Anyway, so it was the Thursday. Do you remember when Liverpool lost their run? It seems like ages ago now, against Burnley. Let me just find it. What day was it? When we lost to Burnley, it was the 21st of January, 2021. And then at that night, Liverpool had just lost, which was not very good. It was annoying. And then for the first time ever, the pain had arrived without me even eating. So already I was going, uh-oh, this isn't very good. You know, I don't know what's going on here, but I'll just do my normal thing, lie on it. I'm going to go to bed. I won't have a bath because it's too late to have a bath. I left it too late. By the time it was like 12:30. And I was like, right, I'm not having a bath now. This is stupid time to have a bath. It didn't go away. It did not go away. It didn't go away, and by about 12, maybe 12, 1 o'clock, I asked for ibuprofen, and it didn't work. It made things worse because apparently you're supposed to have ibuprofen not on an empty stomach, and I hadn't eaten since like 8. So that was what, 5 hours without eating, and I've just ate something that you said don't eat on an empty stomach. So that didn't work. So the pain was getting worse, and it was excruciating. When I say excruciating, I mean I mean excruciating. I know I get hurt with literally everything. Words, a stick going into my shoulder. I don't know, a door landing on my head. So then I started throwing up, which was really fun. I love throwing up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then going back to bed, and then feeling the awful pain again. So that's cool. So I ended up having around 2 hours sleep. So understandably enough, I didn't go onto online schooling the next day. I just lied in bed all day. Around that time, actually, at 5:15, I ran myself a bath because I was like, right, as soon as it gets to 5, that's the earliest I've ever woken up for a school day. Right, I did go to bed straight after, but it's like as soon as it gets to 5, I'm gonna run myself a bath because that's fine. That's fine time. I ran a bath. It worked for a bit, and I was like, oh, thank God it's gone. And then it came back, and it never fully went. It was there, but it was just numbed. I was like, right, it's numbed. That's good. But yeah, it didn't go. And then I got my first proper hours of sleep around 8 to 10:45. So, not sleeping for almost over a day. That's really cool. That is definitely what you're meant to do. That is definitely a very healthy sign that you are living life to your fullest. This is a bad memory. Mum called the doctors, who asked me to come in at around 11:15 a.m. So keep in mind, the longest I'd gone walking was to the bathroom. I hadn't gone downstairs. I hadn't done anything. I'd literally gone to the bathroom, got in the bath, got out, or gone to the bathroom, been sick, and then it went back. This is riveting stuff here, because this is. I hate talking about this. Right. So they asked us to come in at around 11:45, and we got through at 11. No, they asked us to come around at 11:15, and then we got brought in at 11:45. So I spent half an hour waiting around, which obviously isn't their fault because they've got to sanitize everything, but also didn't really help the pain. I'll be honest. So we had our appointment, and they asked me for a urine sample, and I hadn't done anything from there or behind in ages. So it was like, it must have been a day since I'd last done it. So obviously I couldn't do it. And through trying to push one out, it got a lot worse, and it started stinging again and bad. And so they just moved me on to A&E. I've actually got a time here, 17 hours without going to the toilet. So what, if it's 11:45, that meant the last time I went to the toilet was 6 p.m. and it's now 11:45 the next day, and I hadn't done anything, which isn't fantastic. So she passed me on to A&E with suspected kidney infection. Woo! That's part 1 of the story. If you enjoyed part 1, please recommend buying our second book, Daniel Trips to A&E and Gets TikTok Views. Thank you for buying our second book, Daniel Goes to A&E. Right, let's start at the beginning, shall we? So as I said, hurt a lot trying to push out the wee, which just didn't come out. So yeah, that hurt a lot. So added to the car sickness, it was not a good mix. When we were, and then I completely forgot this happened. When we arrived, we were told like 3 different directions to where the correct block we needed to be in was. So we were here walking around the hospital. Yeah, you need to go up there. Oh, okay. Is up here the way to think? No, it's actually down there. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Now we're here. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's up there again, and then back round. It's like, well, why didn't the first person tell me? Why did the second person tell me not to? Thank you. Why did you tell me not to? And guess we're having a mukbang. So yeah, that wasn't great. But yeah, we did finally get to our thing. There we were seated and given painkillers after 30 minutes of them kicking in. So it actually took half an hour for the painkillers to kick in. The pain had finally gone for the first time in about 15 hours. The pain had gone. They took blood tests, and I got told that I needed to do a urine sample again. And after drinking 9 glasses of water, I produced up to maybe there. And keep in mind, the bottle starts down here. So the bottle starts here. I maybe produced up to the top of the lid. This isn't filled, by the way. Look, it's empty. That would have been funny if it was filled. No, it was like see-through. Then I'd have very disgusting microphone. What do I have? I have this lovely little pastry and this lovely little cinnamon bun. This one's got custard. This one's got cinnamon. 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 Give me a minute. So I got told it probably might be kidney stones. And I need to go back the week after for an ultrasound. And I put here, and that's the end of that. That wasn't the end of that. That was just the end of my Facebook post. After we got home, I did a wee, because life is scripted for comedic effect. I didn't wee for an entire 24 hours in the end, which is baffling, you know. I haven't been able to do solid poos. They all come out in pebbles, but you don't need to know that. But as I said, my side is feeling a lot better. But 3 days after I posted, or 2 days after I posted this, the pain started to get worse again. We got put into A&E again. This time they did an ultrasound, and some other test, and I got told that I need to do a MAG3 test. But they have to wait a bit because there's different levels of urgencies now with the virus going around. So you don't know, are you urgent or are you urgent? That's the sort of conundrum that we're in at the moment. Hi Turtle, watching my podcast. I've just seen. Hang on, let me replay it, see if he says anything.
I'm watching you, Daniel. Okay, so this all. I'm watching you.
You are very funny. Here, do you want to see some ASMR? Do you want to see me ASMR this custard? Hang on. Oh, I'm so sorry for the viewer who just joined. I'm so sorry. I've just been doing some ASMR for Turtle. Oh, and of course they left. I don't blame them. I'll be honest. I do. I do not blame them. They just came in and saw that. I feel that was awful. That was terrible. I don't always do that. That was 1 minute of 3 podcasts that I decided to eat into the microphone because Turtle said that he was watching me. So that's what I decided to do. God, my voice is going on ups and downs today because I'm going really low, and then I can, as soon as I clear my throat, I'm back to normal again. And I don't like my voice being this deep because I can't go high. What's this? What's this? Oh, I waited a month. So yeah, that's why. And then that's why I haven't been here in a month, because I was just like, I don't want it to start and then for me to have another flare up, which wouldn't be great. Since then, I posted a TikTok while I was lying in a hospital bed, and all of my funny TikToks that I did for about a year, all the TikToks that had no effort that I did for ages. I finally started to get some views. So, well done me. Big round of applause to me. And speaking of TikTok or TikTok, so yeah, that one got 3,668 views. And I was just there at the hospital like, wow. Hey, I'm wearing the same socks. This is the first time I've worn these socks since I've been at the hospital. So, I guess these tell me all I need to know about the hospital. I was like, wow, my TikTok is getting a lot of views. This will make me feel better. But no, I still had to drink another 8 glasses of water. Joe told me, I hope it's painful. I hope you're in everlasting pain. Thanks, Joe. So I told him to drink cyanide. Then the week after, I was just in bed, didn't do any schoolwork. I tried to. On the Monday, I tried to, and then I just felt so bad, so I just couldn't. So eventually, I just gave up, like, midway through period 1, because we had to talk, and I was like, "Oh, we're in groups of 5, and I just can't talk." So yeah, I didn't do the entire week. I felt terrible. And then on the Friday, I was fine. I did my drama online call. And then yeah, from the week on, I was fine, except from like in 2 weeks after that, when I threw up during French, and then we were supposed to finish our test next lesson, and then I never did it. So yeah, well done me, getting a 3+ in my English, still more than some of my friends, considering they had 2 lessons to do it and I had 1. So, if that doesn't show my literature superiority, I don't know what does. And then one of my TikToks got 11,000 views, and it was like, I just wanted to see how many content creators I could get in the comments. Sorry, how many verified people, and I got 1, which is quite cool. But I also got like 98 comments, which is quite cool. And then I got shadow banned, so my views went from 11,600 to 48, 71, 57, 98, 103, 84, 634, which was a very funny one about a science joke. 410 on one. Oh right, yeah. Hang on. Give me a minute. Yeah. Moving on. I was doing a live stream on Joe's account. Joe, you've been mentioned 3 times in 27 minutes. That's a mention every 9 minutes. And an account called Haswana, Hasiuna, Hasuiona, Hasuiona asked me what my pronouns are. My pronouns are he/him. And the video got 24,000 views. So, no, 240,000 views. So that was quite good. I'll be honest. I was quite happy about that. And there are some really nice comments. So I'm gonna read some out for you today, just to cheer me up. So, right. So we get. There's no comment section like there normally is. I think there is. Josh has been commenting in the chat. If you can comment on the chat, can you just comment like something in the chat? Because like, I can comment. Let's put. Chat is disabled for this live stream. Oh, it's stupid YouTube. YouTube, why do I look like a toddler? Basically, YouTube have done this thing in the past couple of years where they've been all of my younger videos and some of my recent ones. It's like if there's no, they think I'm a child, and so to protect me from being a child, they've turned off comments. So thank you, YouTube. I know I look about 8 years old, right? But I am actually 15. I can handle criticism. I can handle people interacting with a series that is made for interactions. So, thank you, YouTube. Thank you for not giving me any money. Thank you for disabling comments. Thank you for ruining my life. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Because I'm not. I prefer Daily Motion. I prefer Instagram. I prefer TikTok. I prefer BritBox. I prefer Snapchat. I prefer Vimeo. I prefer MySpace. Is that what you want? I prefer cool maths games. I prefer Education City. I prefer Purple Mash. So yeah, sorry about that. Let's go back to reading some really nice comments. So we got Respectful Gamer Boy. I was playing Minecraft at the time, so we do stan. The second one was so wholesome. Respectful gamers are the best gamers. Thank you. This one got 13,000 likes. We stand 2, and I was the second person, so second one is the only nice one. Second one is so wholesome. Second passed the vibe check. Should I play the video actually? Alright, see if you can see me. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, hang on.
Boy, that makes a lot of sense. Don't
ask me, what are my pronouns? My pronouns are he/him. That's my pronouns.
This is live.
This is live. The second guy was just so chill and not fazed by it. Wish more people was like him. Ah, 2, I love him. The second guy was adorable, the way he said slash. I'm in love with the second boy. Second boy. The second one was adorable. The second guy was so respectful. He/him. 2 is my idol now. Ah, the second one. 2 guy passes the vibe check. The second one seems so nice. Second one super cute. I love the second one. Well done to the second one. Happy when they are respectful. Second guy's life. Second one is the best one. Second one passed the vibe check. I love these comments. This is so nice. People are being nice about me. Respect for the second guy. Fist pump emoji. The second seems so nice. OMG. Wait, who's the second guy? He looks like a kid from my school. Oh, do you go to a primary school? Because apparently I look 8 years old and can't have comments on my YouTube. So thank you, YouTube. I hate you. Copyrighting my video. UMG. Speaking of that, I know you can't reply into the chat, but I'm gonna try and make more consistent YouTube uploads. I might try and do a career mode, but obviously when I try and do career modes, they don't last longer than 3 episodes. So I am gonna try. But if I don't succeed, at least I'll have this podcast, and I am going to try and write out the feelers to try and get some guests on this. So if I work out how to use Zoom and how to record the Zoom and then how to put the Zoom back on the top, then we can hopefully do something. Let's read some more of these comments. I like the second boy. That's nice. The second guy sounds like Brian. Please, who's Brian? Let me just Google who Brian is. It could be Brian. Oh, Brian YouTube channel. Oh, he does Minecraft. That's nice. Let's see how he sounds.
50 ways to mess with your friends. Only do these if they're a good sport. Number 1. 50 ways to mess with your friends.
50 ways to mess with your friend. Only do this if they're a good sport. I don't see it. I saw it then. The second one scared me first because gamers are just... Why do I look like someone who's disrespectful? Huh? Do I look like someone who's disrespectful? I look like someone who's just lost their mum in Asda. I mean, I don't think I can look disrespectful, I'll be honest. I like the second guy. I was expecting him to shout, be so respectful. Why do I look like a... Why do I look so rude? Do I look rude? It's the eyebrows. My eyebrows always point like that, so I don't know if... Oh, I saw something. If you push your eyebrows up, they stay there. Wait. That's weird. That is weird. My voice has been breaking so much recently. It's actually shocking. Right, hang on. Let me try and do it with the other eyebrow. That's crazy. Okay, I hope they go down soon because that's kind of weird. I thought the second guy was going to say nor/mul. Wow, I've never heard someone say he/him. It's always he, him. I thought when people put their pronouns in the bio, it's with a slash. So like he/him. I don't know. We love a respectful gamer boy. Thank you. The second one was very humble. Thank you. I would trust the second guy with my life. Don't. Really don't. I can't even lift a full kettle, I'll be honest. I don't know how to use an oven. I barely use washing up liquid most of the time. I forget to use washing up liquid. Don't trust me with anything. Can't everyone be like the gamer dude? Second boy was very, very cute. I am very, very cute. The second one was so wholesome. OMG. He/him. I love. What's the second guy's at? Lol. Hang on, let me just tag myself. Oh, this will be funny. There you go. Boom! Just boosted my own following. We stand boy too. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because I don't want to over humble myself. But yeah, it makes me happy seeing nice comments. That's why I want to be famous, so I can see all the nice comments and then blur out all the awful ones about me telling me I look like a toad. Custard donuts are so much better than jam donuts. I'm putting my foot down and saying that. Jam donuts are nice, but custard have more flavour and they don't splur out everywhere. And they don't get sticky like jam. So yeah, I think custard donuts are the best donuts. I think it goes custard, jam, cream, no filling. Oh my god. Oh yeah, quick story. I think my nail went bad because now look at it. Oh, hang on, you're not going to be able to see it. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Look at that. Messed up. Messed up a lot. Not great. And I've got a bunch of dead skin around it now. So, that's fun. I love having dead nails on my thing. Anyway, online schooling. What are my opinions of it? Do I think we should be going back so early? Let's just talk. I reckon that now is a good time to go back to school, I'll be honest. And I don't like online schooling because of the way they're doing it. I preferred it in the months we did have where they set us work and then we're expected to do it. It meant we could wake up whenever we want, we could go out whenever we want. As long as we got the work done, we could do whatever we want. Now we have to stick to their own schedule, waking up at 9. Oh, sorry, waking up at having to be there at 9. Lessons lasting an hour to teach us 30 minutes of knowledge, and then being set more work. I just don't get it. I just do not get it one little bit. So yeah, that's my problem with online schooling. I preferred it when they just set us work. Why can you not just set us work and then rather than explaining to us and then set us less work? Because I got it when you just gave us links to learn it. So it's not about you, Mike. It's about the game. Yeah, he wants to be the star too often, and I'll tell you, it's really getting on my nerves now. It's not about you, Mike. It's about the game. Garth Crooks, absolute legend. You know, it was difficult in the first half. I think the boys did really well to get back in the game. But no, I think the way we played is just amazing. Um, um, Hello, I'm Andy Robertson, and today we're gonna be pineapple can't go on a pizza. It's a fruit. You can have fruit on a pizza. Tomatoes are fruit. Tomatoes the base of the pizza. No, it's a tangy fruit. A tangy fruit. Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza. That's my Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold argue about. It's a tangy fruit. It's a tangy fruit. Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is to the people in the chat, I'm going to set up a poll on my Instagram at danielpyke.jpg. I'm going to put podcast questions so you can ask me podcast questions. That was awful. And then we can just talk. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. James Charles. Because I don't really know what to talk about. I went through all the things I was going to talk about in the first 40 minutes, and I knew I was going to do that. And I don't know what's happened. A lot's happened in the last month, but I can't remember any of it. What about da 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 da. Does anyone know that song? It is Prodigy, Stand Up. It was in Kick-Ass. It was also in the Prodigy Invaders Must Die album. Dude. Do 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 do. Oh well, as soon as we have people, as soon as I can get people on the podcast, it'll be so much better. Because right now, talking to my own, I get lonely and I get bored of topics, and I feel like there's nothing we can talk about because I want to interact with you. And the only way I really can interact with you when we don't have someone else on the podcast is through the chat, which YouTube isn't even letting me have. So what I might do is make this one a very small podcast, just to say I'm back. So yeah. So there we go. There's the third episode of the podcast. We're coming around to about 45 minutes. So it's about half the time of the previous two podcasts. So I hope you're okay with that. It's just there's not much more to talk about. I'll be honest, I haven't done a script for this episode because I completely forgot. I was just like, right, I haven't done a podcast in a month. I've completely got out of my rhythm. So if you want to see a podcast on the Friday, on this Friday, Friday the 3rd, Friday the 5th, yes, Friday the 5th, like this video, get it to, let's go with 6 likes. If we can get this video to 6 likes, then I will post the next episode of the podcast on Friday the 5th with questions to make it longer than an hour and a bit. Until then, enjoy your day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't break the law. Don't go to jail. Don't try and do skills on a bike that you can't do. and then look like a total idiot. Don't push in front of an old lady in a queue. That's not very nice. Just because she's slower than you doesn't mean she's better than you. No, doesn't mean she's worse than you. I will have to go out and do the pavement later, which is brilliant. I love doing the pavement. Only one more thing I love more than the pavement, and that's my wife, who doesn't exist. All right, goodbye. Have a good day. I'll see you on the brighter side. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Don't have too much fun without me. Or do. I can't control what you do.